it's Nikea
and Jazmine,
and this is Black Girl Lit.
Yeah,
and we're back with another episode. We got a grown folk book for y'all today. So this is my first Kindle book.
Insert applause sound effects. Okay, I have brought her over to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side, queen.
It was good. It was good. Okay. All right.
Welcome.
It's okay to read books on your Kindle. So the book we read was When My Soul Met a Thug by Jessica N Watkins. Her middle name is probably Nicole. So we're gonna tell y'all about Jessica. So she was born April 1st in Chicago, Illinois.
She has
a bachelor's of art with a focus in psychology from DePaul University and a master's in applied professional studies and with a focus in business admin from DePaul University as well. She's worked in hospital administration for most of her career. She started writing at the age of 9. Okay. She used her writing as an outlet her freshman year in high school as a single parent. In the 3rd grade, she entered a short story contest with a fictional tale of an apple tree that refused to grow despite the efforts of a darling main character. So it evolved from apple trees until by her 7th and 8th grade year, her classmates were paying her to read novels she wrote about kids their age and living the lives that their parents wouldn't let them live. So just imagine like the stuff you wanted to do when you were in middle school, and she was writing about it and reading it to her friends. At the age of 28, her chronicles have matured into steamy, humorous, and realistic tales of African-American romance and urban fiction. Sizzle.
Urban.
Yeah, it is steamy. So now Jazz is gonna get into her favorite segment of the show, where I get to drink and she gets to synopsisize.
Oh my god, I was literally about to say synopsisize.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking synopsisize.
I didn't know if I should say it because I thought you were gonna be like,
is that a word?
Yes, I thought you were gonna say that. It's a word today.
Synopsisize.
It's in the Black Girl Lit Dictionary.
Hey, Black Girl Lit Dictionary. Alright, so the synopsis, well, I synopsisize When My Soul Met a Thug. And that story is just that. It's about a girl and her soul meeting a thug. The girl's name is True. True is a single mother to a 4-year-old named Joy. She's kind of written off men. She's going through a lot of life struggles. She's got a really messy marriage, divorce situation. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna just go out here and live my best life, okay? And then living her best life, she runs across a thug named Cooper. Coop is a mover and shaker in the drug industry. So he's, you know, in the drug game, and she comes across Coop and they start, you know, having relations and getting to know each other. Also within this story, there is another character named Remy who comes into it. Remy's a young girl out here trying to make it. She's been in a relationship for about 10 years with another mover and shaker in the game. And she's just trying to get wife. She's just trying to get wife. You know what I'm saying? And then there's another character, Angel, who is True's mama. So the story is told from 4 perspectives. True, Coop, Angel, and Remy, and the story is all about the combination of love while trying to deal with life situations and when your soul meets thugs. And that is the high-level view of When My Soul Met a Thug without giving away too much information, because there's a lot of stuff in the book that I'm not trying to give away. I'm trying not to spoil it.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things that happen in this book, but you know.
I love when Jazz says high level view.
It's a high level view. That is a very
whatever novel or
high level view.
All right, so
it's a pineapple.
We have reaction. You can start with reactions. I don't even know.
All right, so my reactions. So my reactions were more so things that I just thought. First reaction: Jamil ain't ish. Jamil is True's ex-husband or estranged husband. I wrote that after like the first 3 sentences of the book. He ain't ish. Next one was, is True dying? You start reading and you're like, I'm not gonna answer that question for you. And then I put, was Banks's ring really for Remy? That was another question that I have in the story. These were all, my questions were all answered as you continue reading, but there were certain scenes that Also, other reactions, the book did not end how I expected it to end. There was a little twist, I guess you could say, at the end. I chose this book because I felt like we needed some urban, you know, some classic urban fiction in there. So
I wanted to get away from YA.
I did. So I was like, how can I get away from YA? And I picked the furthest thing from YA, which is this. But it also fits your stereotypical urban fiction mold. A lot of sex scenes, like a lot, like very descriptive. Very descriptive.
Yeah.
You got your good girl trying to be bad, maybe. You got your hood dude, you know, it fits the mold, very by the book urban fiction novel. But I guess those are my reactions.
I guess my reactions would be, so there's a scene where Coop is violent towards somebody. It's at the beginning. And I wanted more of that. Like, I don't know what it is. I like that type of stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
Weird. Yeah, so I like the intensity. I will say there were some points where I was reading where I was like, why are you describing the same thing several times within the same paragraph?
Oh, yes.
I was like, yes. You get it. Like, she would say something one way and then say it another way. Yeah. The author, that's what I'm referring to. I was just like, ugh. But I feel like overall, I kept reading it. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, sometimes you have some things that are so bad they're good. Yeah. And I think it fell into that category. Like, it wasn't trash, but it was just like, you know, I've read some better urban fiction type, well, the way it's written. Like, I've read some better authors who can just write a little bit better. And I guess Jessica's just young. But yeah, that was my reaction. Major scenes and topics.
Major scenes.
Without giving away too much.
The ring scene was a major scene. The bar scene stemming from the ring scene was a major scene. True's whole situation was a major situation. The violent thing that you talked about.
And Coop caught True at the bar.
Oh, well, Coop caught True.
Because she was out living her best
life. Living my best life. When at the end when Angel reads the letter.
Yeah, I was shocked.
To Coop.
At Coop's reaction?
Yeah.
I was like,
I wasn't expecting him to read
I was
like
like,
that.
I want this book to be over right now.
Me too. I was mad at him. I was like, that's completely unnecessary, sir.
Yeah.
Completely unnecessary.
When Coop meets, what's his name, Jamal?
Jamil, yeah.
When he sees him for the first time. Woo. And then when Jamal comes to True's mama house.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh.
He wouldn't go away. He was a roach.
Sorry, y'all. Usually we can give away stuff, but this is the type of novel you really can't give it away because you're gonna ruin it for the reader.
Yeah.
So we want y'all to read it. So yeah, those are some major scenes. I don't know if there were any major topics.
Drug life. I'm just kidding. Getting out the game, figuring out yourself, living your best life, and what that means. And also living your best life selfishly. Is it selfish to live your best life? Are you are you hurting other people by deciding to live your best life? Like, are some of the decisions that you make really, how do they affect other people?
Right, and also,
I just pull those out of thin air.
Relationships, be it like romantic or whatever, because Remy, she wasn't in a healthy relationship at all because her man was like cheating on her all the time. And then also think about, True wasn't in a healthy relationship either. Like with her husband, like how they got together was just, I guess we could tell y'all this. She was pregnant and then they got married. So
shotgun.
Yeah, basically.
But I will say about friendships though, because also how certain characters got to be friends, you know, how they formed their relationship on some, you know. So it's a lot about friendship, people in your life, making sure you have the right people in your life at the right time, and how people in your life can truly affect you and cause you to change for the better.
And I also think mental health is a topic because Coop has some past issues that he needs to deal with.
He most definitely
True got issues. True's mama, Angel, she
had issues.
When I found out her whole backstory, I was like, yeah, True's mama had issues. Remy had issues.
They all had issues.
And they all should have went to a psychologist, psychiatrist, or something.
They would need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
They need some therapy.
Yeah, that's our major scenes and topics, y'all. We have to be.
Unfortunately, this is not giving you guys a lot. That's because we can't tell you what happened in the book without giving all the details away.
Right. If you read the book, you'll be like, oh, this is what they were talking about.
Right.
And you'll kind of figure it out on your own. Exactly. I feel like I was figuring stuff out beforehand. Yeah. Oh, one thing I did like about the book was like she had song lyrics in there. She did. So I would be singing the song while I was reading. I thought it was like current songs too. Some of them I didn't know the rhythm.
Some of them I didn't know them. Yeah. There's a lot of like some real like rap stuff that I don't know.
So now we're getting to our favorite part of the video. I don't know. know why I sung it like that, but we going to rate that book. Rate that book. We gonna rate that book. Rate that book. We got sober. That means the book is whack. We got buzz. We kinda like it like that. We got tipsy. That book is really good. And then lit. I don't got nothing to rhyme. Hey.
Good job. I was flowing. I was really concerned as to where that was gonna go when you started throwing in the actual categories, but you shocked me. You brought it around. You brought it home. You brought it home.
I was feeling the vibe.
So this is off the dome because I ain't really thought about it. This is off the dome dizzle. This is
5 minutes before the
dome dizzle. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say the book is like a buzz tipsy. It's like a tipsy buzz. It's like in between. For what it is, I think, for the category of urban fiction, I think it's a tipsy book. But for overall, for the books that we have read so far, that's why I have it as a buzz. In comparison to the other books that we've read so far, I think it's more buzz. But for the type of book, its category and its genre, definitely tipsy. I enjoyed it. I read it in like 2 days. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Gave me what I needed out of the urban fiction section. But yeah, like I said, in comparison to other books that we have read, it gets a buzz.
Okay. Well, my rating is tipsy.
I thought she was gonna give it a buzz.
I like one of Jazz books more than she did. The only reason I would give it, I think this book could be lit. And the only reason it's not lit is just because of her writing style. Yeah. I think she just needs to work on it more. But like some of her titles are really interesting. Like she got books called Secrets of Side Bitches. She got a whole
I saw that. I may read that.
But I just think it's her style of writing that kind of hindered the quality of the book. Because she had good characters. I feel like the characters were well developed and multifaceted. They weren't just flat. She had good storylines. She had backstories for each of the characters. Like you were able to connect with each of them and like understand them and understand why they were who they were. But it's just like her style of writing, I would say, is just a little bit immature. But I just think her writing style is just a little immature. And I think once her writing style gets a little better, then this book actually would have got probably a lit for me because I couldn't stop reading it. It was really good content. It was just the style of writing.
I think the style, there were also some editing errors in terms of like punctuation, misspelled words, minor things like that, which I actually like to find in books. I don't actually fault writers for it because it makes you real. I like when I see real stuff like that. But I think one thing for me that I think would probably put it over the tipsy scale for me is if it wasn't, like it had some twists, but when certain scenes happen, like the ring scene and
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting the bar scene after that.
I was expecting the bar scene. When the ring scene first happened, and I was like, that's not, that ain't for you, girl.
I didn't think that.
I thought that. And I think also for me, I think the book wasn't completely predictable. But again, like I said, it does follow the standard pattern of urban fiction.
Well, Jessica, good job. I do want to read some more of her books.
I do too. I love reading. I love reading urban novels.
All right, y'all, we're coming up on our last episode in season 1.
Season uno.
So this season's been from January to July.
It's a long season.
Right. But we've had some breaks. Yeah, I think we've done well. So this book right here, Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson.
Tiffany, we're coming back to you, girl. Yes. We have looped back to you, boo.
It's gonna be our last book for season 1. Episode 15 will be our last. And then we're gonna take a little summer break.
Siesta.
And then we'll come back with season 2.
Come back.
And we'll give y'all all the tea on that. Yeah, it's gonna be better because y'all gonna know what books we're reading beforehand. We're gonna let y'all know our progress as we're reading them so y'all can kind of read along with us. And then we can discuss before we come up here and pose. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can be a part of this Black Girl Lit experience.
Engagement.
And this book actually, she went to the American Library Association conference, I believe it was. And this book actually just got the Coretta Scott King Award.
Oh, congratulations, Tiffany!
Yes, so shout out to you, Tiffany, a Black Girl Lit.
You are Black Girl Lit approved.
Yes. So that is like a super major accomplishment, and she got it on her birthday. So that was like,
happy birthday, boy.
Yeah, that was super dope. So this book now has an award. So y'all read this along with us. So this will be our last episode, like I said, for season 1. So y'all just stay tuned. Follow us on social media at Black Girl Lit. _YT, okay? So follow me at Nikea Jalynn. And follow Jazmine at Lenny Nora. I'll put those on the screen.
I don't know the rest of the
I'll put in the description box.
Shout out to vitamin C though. Yeah, guys.
Yes, and we're gonna be getting more lit
Press
next season. Literally, no, we will not have an episode where we do not drink. We are drinking every episode.
Are we alcoholics? Oh, whoa.
No more pussing out.
Whoa, shit.
We're drinking every episode. Okay.
If I develop a drinking problem, it's all Nikea's fault.
It don't have to be multiple drinks. We're gonna have.
If I develop a drinking problem, it is all Nikea's fault and peer pressure.
All right, y'all. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because this is where Black Girl Lit lives and thrives. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up because those really help us out. Drop some comments down below letting us know what you think about our review, what you think about this book, about the author. Give us some feedback. No spoilers. But that's it for today. Thank you again for watching. And as always, stay Black Girl Lit.
Stay Black Girl Lit.
Bye.
Bye.